What is up, everybody? Welcome to a special edition of Home Theater Fanatics. This is the live version. That's right. We're coming to you live, and all kinds of craziness can happen. So, today we're going to talk about the best buys that you can find for Black Friday 2020, or at least the ones that I like and I think are applicable to home theater, because this is Home Theater Fanatics. So, we're going to run through about 14 different deals that I think are pretty good. And hopefully you'll find some value here too. And maybe there's that special someone that you've been looking for a gift for, or maybe this is just some stuff that you've been looking for yourself. And now's the time to buy with all the good deals that are going to go on. So we've got everything from subwoofers to processors to amplifiers to streamers. And I think it's 14 products in all. And we're going to kind of go through these as fast as we can and give you a little bit of information about what each one does and why you might want it at the price that it's got going on. So to start, we're going to kick it off with sound bars. So a lot of people are like, what, sound bars? Oh my God. Sound bars are actually really cool. And there's a ton of applications for them out there. And the first, let me see if I can pull this into the stream and make it big, is from Klipsch. So they have the Cinema 600 sound bar, and this bad boy is going for $299, which is off of I think $499 regular price, and that is a significant savings. So you can kind of see what this thing looks like. This is buying directly from the Klipsch site. Now you can find this on Amazon, however right now it looks like it's sold out. I don't know if it'll be back on Amazon. So if you're an Amazon buyer, you might want to check that out and see if it comes back. But right now, this is a excellent buy at $300 at gosh, what is that? 40% off from $500. Only black is available. I don't even know if they make it in another color, but you can have any color you want as long as it's black. All right, moving on from there. And I wonder if the StreamYard, when I click on it, it'll change the tab. No, it doesn't. What if I just close that tab? Oh, it just goes away. So the next item up for bids is another sound bar. So you got some competition here, Klipsch. And this one is Sonos. And, this is a very well-known brand. And this one's on Amazon. And this is their, I don't know, it looks like kind of like a big, long Tylenol. But it's $100 off and $299 with free shipping. I suppose if you're using it with Amazon Prime. Now this is cool because it totally works with the total Sonos infrastructure, right? So if you're a Sonos person and you need a sound bar, this is probably the one that you want to look at, because this bad boy fits right in, works with all your software, and gives you that smooth experience that you're looking for. Because when you want to do that whole home audio type of scenario, your soundbar doesn't have to be left out of that. So it's pretty cool, So those are sound bars, and strongly suggested to take a look at those two. There's a bunch more out there if you're looking for a sound bar though, but those two kind of rose to the cream of the top of the crop for me. Now moving on from there, it's subwoofer time. Who doesn't like subwoofers? I know I love subwoofers, and if you're here on my channel, you probably know that I like them too. And the first one up for grabs is a relatively newcomer to the market here in the United States, and this is Starke Sound. These guys are at 50% off. Now, if you look back over time, their sales site came up, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. They've been around for a long time, but they finally moved away from dealers only, distributors only, and actually started e-commerce. And the subwoofer's been on sale the last couple of months in different capacities, but this is the best deal yet at 50% off. And this is a 12-inch subwoofer, and it's sealed, and it's going for $700 for the pair, so $350 each, which is super duper, extra duper aggressive in pricing. That represents a pretty good savings. If you only need one, I don't know, find a friend maybe, but that's probably the best deal that I've seen going for the quality that you get for subwoofers. Now, competing strongly in this area is going to be a name that I think everybody probably knows. So let me close that one off and share this next one. I would give you a drum roll, but it's just me doing this by myself and a little bit hard to do the drum roll with one person. But the second subwoofer up for grabs, the SB-2000 from SVS. So as you may or may not know, the SB-2000 is the predecessor of the SB-2000 Pro, which is the new version of this. However, this subwoofer is only $500, and I believe the SB-2000 Pro is $800. But if you're looking to save $300 on maybe not their newest tech, but a very solid piece of equipment, this is a good one to check out. Now, remember, links for everything is down in the description of the video, so you can click through and find everything pretty easy. You don't have to go hunting around. Now, I believe that the ported version of this is also on sale. So if you are more of a ported person, you want that output at port tuning for that extra little bit of oomph, but maybe not the biggest ultimate bottom end on your subwoofer, then that's the one you're looking for. But both of these are on sale now, and I would check those out if this versus Starke, it's kind of what you're looking for. I, in this form factor, like the sealed better, but that's just personal preference. Everybody's got different point of view on subwoofers. Now, moving on from subwoofers, we're going to talk about some streamers and media players. And one of these you've definitely heard of, and the other one you might not have heard of. And that's kind of cool when you can do something that you haven't heard of yet. But for the one that you have heard of, the Roku Premiere. Now, this thing is dirt cheap. It's 4K HDR streaming, high definition as well. Includes a premium HDMI cable. So if they could put all this inside of the box for $24 and then free shipping, oh, look at that. $24 and free shipping on orders over $25. What kind of a tease is that? Come on, Amazon. Come on. I guess they really want you to buy something for $1. That's funny how that works out. But how good can the cable be if all this stuff's only $25? Or maybe all the other prices are super jacked up. But for $25, man, how can you beat this thing? I mean, that's pretty good. Well, I can tell you one way you might be able to beat the Roku Premium or Premiere, which is with a product that you probably haven't heard of. And this is new to me. And I actually have a demo unit that I'm playing with right now in my theater, and I am super loving it. And we'll show you right now. And it is the Zappiti PRO. Now, I don't know what the Black Friday deal is going to be on any of the Zappiti gear right now, but there's this big clock on the front of their webpage that's ticking down to Black Friday. So something's coming. And I feel that their product is cool enough and good enough that if you can get some kind of deal on this thing, then it might be worth jumping on top of it. There are a number of different products. So the Pro, man, that's $1,000, right? So maybe it's going to be on sale for $700. That's a lot of money, right? But they also have the 1 series. And let me see, are we going there? We are going there. And it looks kind of like this. It's a simpler unit, but it also costs a ton less. So run through the Zappiti webpage, check out their products, and see, if this is something that would work for you. Remember, this is not a streamer. This is a media player. You might be able to put streaming apps on there, but for me, I'm pretty kind of laser focused on the whole streaming deal. So I'm going to, kind of deal with that only and not really think about this. You could buy both the Roku and a Zappiti one and then have the best of both worlds. Oh, hey, look, the Mad Piranha is here. What's up, Mad Piranha? Howdy to you too, man. Special live stream today where we're talking about deals for the Black Friday 2020. And as an aside, next Tuesday, December 1st, we're having the Hi-Fi Fanatics big giveaway event. So we got thousands, is it how many thousands? I'm not sure how many thousands of dollars worth of gifts, at least 3 or 4 thousands dollars worth of gifts that we'll be giving away. So make sure you tune in for that. You can find all the information down in the notes below on how to get to that guy. But Mike and I will be sharing that event, and we're going to have a lot of industry players on, everybody from Acurus to Alcons to Aperion, lots of A companies, only the A letter companies will be on. And the newest arrival is Kaleidoscape is giving away 5 coasters. Now, the cheapest thing that Kaleidoscape makes is like $8,000 or $7,000. So they can't really give that stuff away. So they got some sweet swag that they'll be giving away. And I'm super thankful and happy to have those guys participating in the show. So make sure you check that out. There'll be a link down below so you can sign up, but you must be present to win. Which is going to be super exciting as we try to figure out how to give away something every 5 minutes, collect the information, bring on guests, cycle through everything, keep it going. And we're going to do that for about an hour and 15 minutes straight. So every 5 minutes, bam, $100 gift card, bam, $4,000 amplifier, bam, $800 subwoofer, bam, $300 subwoofer kit, bam, $300 speakers. Bam, it's going to be baller. It's going to be off the hook. And like I was saying, Zappiti is also off the hook. Now, that takes us out of streamers and media players. And then this brings us to a set of speakers that I saw for sale that I think is one of the best deals in audio right now. This is pretty good stuff. So, bam, there we go. Aperion Audio Veris 3 Grand, whatever it might be, towers, bookshelves, center channel. So I had a chance to hear the bookshelves and the towers, and man, they are good. I mean, they're good. They're shockingly good. And the price is shockingly low for what you get out of it. I mean, I feel like these guys are going to blow up one day and they're going to be like, well, let's double the price on the Grand Veris stuff because, it's good, because it's really good. Images really well. The top end isn't too bright. It's nice and articulate. Just a really, really good speaker at a really, really good price. And you could buy a whole theater. I mean, if you look at this $3,700, that's a 5.1, including the subwoofer. I mean, that's that's not bad for the quality you can get. You can buy stuff that's less expensive, but it's not going to be this good. So, I would strongly recommend that you check these guys out. Man, I left Mad Piranha up there for a while. Let's bring it down. Oh, Rob E. Yes, can't wait for December 1st because we know that Rob E wants to win it all because he's in it to win it. All right, so that was the best deal I saw on speakers. There's a lot of other stuff out there, but man, this was really kind of over the top. I mean, it's really, really good stuff. But moving on from speakers, now we're going to talk about processors, and I've got 2. And I bet you can't guess which processor I'm going to call out first because it is my favorite. Anybody have a guess? Going once, going twice? Yeah, Acurus. All right, now this processor is not for the faint of heart because this is the AG4. We're not even talking about the Muse, which is 16 channels. We're talking about the AG4, which is 20 channels. And this is dealer only. I don't have any links to buy this anywhere or anything like that. But if you're in the market for a kick butt, awesome, high-end, super high-end processor, it's not an AVR. There's no amplification in this bad boy. Straight up pre-pro. You can get this thing for 10% off in the United States only. And you have to go to their website and look for a list of dealers where you can get access to the deal. I can't say enough about this. When I installed the Muse in my theater, it completely elevated the system. Everything was better. Audio, video. And you say, really? Can I really do that? Yes, it really can. And I didn't think it could. I wasn't really a believer. I was just like, yeah. This stuff's all commodity. And you just buy the one that's got some features. And I think to a certain extent, you kind of climb up through the ranks of stuff and it is commodity. But this one is not commodity. So once you get up to this level, the world changes a bit. And this stuff is really freaking sweet and good. Yeah, Mad Piranha knew what I was all about. He's like, I know what you're about. Now I know what's going on. Mad Piranha also says It's going to be a fun night. And Mike he'll get to his 1K. I don't know if he'll get to his 20K in Instagram. He's really close, but his 1K for YouTube, I'm almost certain that he'll get there. And I'm very proud of all the work that he's put into his channel. He just every day is working on it. And I'm happy to see him have good success there. But talking about success, that Acurus will give you success with your sound. Now, if you're not down for that kind of money, there's other stuff you can look at. So let's talk about something else that's still not cheap, but not quite as expensive. And that's the Marantz SR7013. So it's a 9.2 channel, which is pretty rocking. And the price is $1,600 from worldwide stereo, and that's $600 off. So 27% savings. If you like the little porthole, maybe this is the one for you. There's no XLR here. You know, that's you got to move it on up to get up there. But you know, this still presents a good value at a good quality name brand. So Sound United, way to go. And check this out at Worldwide Stereo if you are looking for a Marantz 7013. You can't go wrong with the price at $600 off. That is baller. Now, we are done with, what are we doing? AVRs and processors, that stuff. And now we're going to move on to amplifiers. And there are shockingly few amplifiers on sale right now. You can find a few from some folks. The Emotiva, I think, has got some stuff going, and some other boutique players like that. But, you know, it's not a big thing that you see on sale. And this is another one of my favorite product lines, just my super tip-top favorite. And this product is, frankly, shockingly priced right now for the quality and the features that you get. I mean, this thing is crazy good. And for those that know me will know what I'm about to flash up. For those that don't, now you do. The Starke Sound 84320. So this is a 4-channel Class D amplifier that's putting out 320 watts into, I think that's 4 ohms. This thing plays down to 2 ohms bridged. It's crazy. It's bulletproof. Sounds awesome. Specifically designed to get as much similar sound to a Class A amplifier as you can get out of a Class D. So it's significantly warmer sounding than your typical cold sounding, makes the sound feel like it's blue to me. Class D amplifier. This thing's amazing. $839. You can run it in 2-channel, 3-channel, or 4-channel mode. And when you're listening to this, if it's bridged or not, the sound doesn't really change. You know, some amps, you'll bridge it and it's got like a different tonal quality to it. For this one, you can run it in 3-channel mode for your front soundstage if you want to, and you'll get that consistent timbre all the way across. It's a really solid piece of equipment. And for $839, it's a solid steal. So this sale, as far as I know, goes through the end of this week. It might go into next week. I'm not sure. They might be changing it up, but I know that you can get it through at least Friday and probably Saturday. But you know, snooze or lose. So take chances if you don't grab it now. I would say if you're looking for a 4 or 8 channel, or even 16 channels, because that's the cool thing about this, right? You buy 2 of them, you have 8 channels of amplification, 3's 12, 4's 16. Then, you know, you can bridge them around. If you want to do like gobs of power to 8 channels, you know, you buy 4 of these things and bridge it down to 8 channels, and it's just psycho crazy power. Good stuff. But that's the only amplifier I'm going to talk about today, because after amplifiers is everybody's popular topic of televisions. Now, you don't find a lot of televisions in a true home theater, but you know what? Not everybody's got a projector, so you need some TV action. And we're going to talk about TVs right about now. TV's your brother. Sorry. And the first one is the TCL 50-inch 5 Series 4K UHD Dolby Vision HDR QLED Roku Smart TV, the 50S535. That was pretty good, man. I like the way I did that. And this bad boy is coming up for just $300, $399.99. You can get this thing as early as Monday if you order it right now. And that's for a TV being shipped, which is pretty cool. Oh no, I'm sorry. Monday, November 30th. What am I thinking? This is a good deal. TCL has just taken the TV market by storm. I mean, you know, if you roll back the clock 5-6 years ago, you're like, TC who? You know, now in the kind of budget television market or niche, which is still really, really good television. I mean, QLED stuff, that technology is pretty hot. This, represents a really good value. You can go up to 55 and 65, and if you want to spend $1,200 or $1,100, you can even do the 75. But this is really, really good deal on a really good television. Now, obviously, it's not like a top-end Sony or Samsung, but for the money, you get a great streaming television, and you don't have to buy that $24 streamer from before, because this guy will do it for you. All right. Now, so Mad Prana is absolutely right. I mean, there's never been a better time to buy televisions than now. You can get 85-inch televisions with a ton of technology for just a little fraction of what you had to pay for it just 2-3 years ago. It's really crazy good as far as the pricing goes these days for televisions. And this next television is kind of a little it's a little more along the lines. This is another brand that actually I'm a big fan of, and I've been a fan of this brand since they were called the V Inc. And I don't know if anybody can guess from that, but I used to buy I bought the V Inc. DVD player, which would also play DVD data file, video file. So it was one of the few players at the time, and this is like 15 years ago or something like that. So from their humble beginnings down in, I think it's Irvine, Southern California, this company has grown to a juggernaut. And yes, you are correct. I'm talking about Vizio. Yeah. And their OLED 55-inch television, $900 only. I mean, $900, 55-inch OLED from Vizio? Holy smokes. This is like I said, 900, and let's look at the other prices. Let's go up to, can we choose a 75? $1,600. So almost twice as much to go up to. That's only $20 off. That ain't worth it. Save $20. But the 55-inch class, that's a pretty good deal. And I would definitely take a look at that if you're looking for what I would consider to be, picture quality that can hang with the big boys, because these are the big boys now, and at a size that's not too small. When I buy televisions, the most important thing to me is size. Size matters, and you'll never get over a small television the way you might get over a picture quality that's 1% off on the black levels or something like that, as compared to something else. You can get over that, but the size, if it's too small, it'll always be too tiny, and you'll never be happy. We got more folks. Audio Architects. He says that I am crazy good because you know what? I'm crazy good. All right. Now, that is all for televisions. Let me scroll down in my script here, and we are closing in on the end of the show. We're 23 minutes in. I was going to try for 30, and I think I'll be a little short. But next is a new topic that I've really looked into a little bit more over time, and that is headphones. And today we are going to take a look at some baller headphones. Baller is my new favorite word, by the way, if you didn't know. It's almost supplanting right on, but baller, maybe I could do a baller right on. I'm not sure, but the next one is Dan Clark Audio AEON 2 closed headphones, because there is a open headphone version of this as well that looks exactly the same, but if you are looking for a discount from $899 down to $764 for a pair of really good headphones, check these out. Review will be coming from me pretty soon. I've got a pair of these right back there that this company APOS has sent over for me to review, although I have to send them back. Oh man, what's up with that? But APOS is a really great website. I actually bought a DAC from them not too long ago, and the service was great. And the product obviously came in wonderful condition, brand new, working great, no problems. But check out these Dan Clarks. Dan Clark, this is they were called something else before that I thought was kind of a silly name, like Speaker Boss or something like that. I don't know, a name that you look at and be like, I don't know if I want to buy that or not. But they've rebranded, and they're now Dan Clark Audio, and I like the design. Fits really well around the ears, so you can kind of compare, right? Here, let me close this down. So like I said, $765 from $899. You see how these are kind of like half a circle or something? They're ear shaped. And then if you look at these are round. I actually really like the way that those Dan Clark Audio headphones are shaped. I think they fit really good. And I like the way that, you know, the band goes over the top of your head instead of this one where the headphones shoot out and shoot in. That's got the leather strap that you slide up and down to fit. And, you know, I don't know. I just like the aesthetic, and it looks technical, and it's kind of cool. All right. Now, the last deal that we're going to talk about. Oh, here we go. Acurus. You're a little late, but you are absolutely right. Acurus. So now let's talk about the DAC, and I'll share this last screen. And this is another kit actually from Apos, and this is the SMSL 9 ensemble. So this is the SU9, and I forget the model number of the amplifier. The SH9. And dude, okay, so topping SMSL, it's all I think a part of Shenzhen Audio. They make really good equipment. It's really super good. So I'm super happy to talk about their equipment. And this SU9, just look at it. You know, it does full unfold for MQA. It just does everything. So if you're looking for a really cool external DAC, and you can use the stack not only for headphone stuff, but you can also use it in a home theater or a 2-channel setup if you got a streamer that you want to, you know, DAC out of and do something external. You can totally do that. And I hope to get my hands on one of these days to test it out and see if I like it better than the topping E30 that I have, which is an amazing DAC for the money. $130 for that guy. That's just regular price. I couldn't find it on sale anywhere, or it would have been here. But for this set, $731 down from $799 or $800. So you save a little cash, and you get to pick a pair of headphones to go along with the DAC, the amp, and headphones of your choice. And I guess you can choose from the ones they have pictured here. So a bunch of Hi-Fi Man and Dan Clark Audio headphones are up for grabs on this deal. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in Black Friday deals, that is a roundup of stuff that you should take close look at. I mean, these are good deals, and all of this gear that I've laid out in front of you is really good gear. Mad Prana says, is it a DAC or a DAC? So NAD is NAD, but a DAC is a DAC. So yeah, it's totally DAC and NAD. It's not, don't say NAD. No. The folks over there would not be super happy about that. So in any event, you know, Black Friday is quickly coming up. This year's different. All this stuff is pretty much available now, except for the Zappiti deal that I talked about earlier. That's still counting down. I recommend you jump on this stuff immediately. Don't wait to go to the store, because it might be gone, and who wants to go to the store anyway when it can all be delivered to you to your home, and you don't have to do anything or even pay more. It'll just magically appear. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget about the December 1st live stream that's coming up. Information will be down below. Make sure you sign up at the gleam.io website. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, hit the bell. I would love to have comments down below showing what different Black Friday deals you've found that you like, that you think destroy the ones that I have here. So if you got something good, put it down below so that your fellow home theater and 2-channel aficionados, that's the word of the day, aficionado, can also partake in the fun. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll see you in that next video.